Hey y'all, what's up? Thank y'all for joining us back at the midday pop-in. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Ready to Taylor. Hey, she said, I'm ready. Yes, honey, come on in here. We ready too. Let's get it in, honey. We got some great topics we got to catch up on. Let's get started. All right. I see you, Be Wiser. Thanks for stopping by, love. And everyone coming in, everything said in the video, let me get my banner up here, is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's go ahead and jump on in, honey. So Jay-Z, y'all know Jay-Z, a guy that says that Jay-Z was his father. Jay-Z has now decided to let the time run out to where this guy would have had to pay attorney's fees to Jay-Z because it looks like Jay-Z may have won his case. The guy's name is Satterwhite, Ramir Satterwhite. Let's go ahead and take a look at this according to Jasmine Brand. Let's go ahead and pull it up so you guys can look along with me. Now, I believe deep down that this guy is Jay-Z's son. He looks very similar to Jay-Z. This guy is saying that his mother dated Jay-Z back in the day, but the reason why they're saying that Jay-Z is not claiming this son is because that during the time that Jay-Z was dating this son's mother, she was a minor, is what was said. So a lawsuit was filed because this guy kept requesting that Jay-Z submit to a paternity test, and Jay-Z declined each time. So then Jay-Z filed a lawsuit against him for harassment and some other things, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. Jay-Z has officially declined to seek attorney fees after securing a decisive legal victory in his long-running paternity dispute with Maria Satterwhite. Okay, that's him up there with the baseball cap on. It goes on to say, allowing the court order deadline to quietly expire. So I feel like Jay-Z was doing this to kind of like scare him, or maybe say, all right, now, do you see the power that I have? Let this shit go. So the money that Ramirez Satterwhite was supposed to pay to Jay-Z, Jay-Z quietly let the time limit on this, or the deadline rather, quietly expire. Because who's doing that? If a person's been harassing you all this time and saying, hey, you're my father, why would you allow this person to get away with this? So I feel like there's some underlying stuff that maybe he was just trying to prove a point to him and just say, hey, I don't want anything to do with you. Take this L and leave me alone. So federal court records confirmed the mogul did not file for reimbursement following the case's dismissal. And a judge has now confirmed the matter is permanently closed with no remaining financial claims on the table. So I think that's what Jay-Z wanted to do, or wanted to have done, so that this situation could not be brought up again. He does not want this young man speaking on him, filing anything against him, trying to order Jay-Z into a paternity test, because that could open up a boatload of things, especially with Diddy being in jail for the things that he's in jail for, especially with R. Kelly. Now, if you guys remember, a lot of people were saying that since R. Kelly went down and now the Diddy's gone down, a lot of people were saying that maybe Jay-Z could be next, because they were thinking that maybe he too was messing with some girls that were younger. Okay, y'all know Jay-Z did date Aaliyah when she was much younger. You guys also know that Jay-Z was seeing some other younger girls. Okay. So Satterwhite voluntarily dismissed his federal lawsuit in late July. Excuse me, y'all. Ending his most recent attempt to legally establish that Jay-Z is his biological father. Now, in the filing, he alleged that Jay-Z refused to submit to a paternity test and used the legal system to stall his efforts. Okay, so when you got money, you can do that. All right. This guy just wanted to know that Jay-Z was his father or not. I mean, he does have features of Jay-Z. I mean, look at his nose. Look at Jay-Z's nose. Look at his nose. Look at the eye pattern. Look at the shape of the face. I believe that he's his father, but Jay-Z will not submit to a paternity test. Now, despite dropping the case, Satterwhite later told viewers during a live stream, I have not stopped my fight, adding that he received neither a DNA test nor a settlement and declaring it's not over. So it's looking like he may not give up. 2 weeks before that live stream, Jay-Z's legal team issued a forceful public response to the claims. His attorneys labeled the allegations a decades-long harassment campaign and said that the accusations have been fabricated and repeatedly rejected by the court system. Now, also, they also stressed that no court has ever ruled in favor of Satterwhite's paternity claims. So the expired attorney fee window followed another major development earlier this month, when the related lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice on November the 4th by a U.S. District Attorney, Cheryl Peace Garner. Now, the ruling permanently blocks the case from being refiled in a federal court. Now, the lawsuit had been brought by Lily Coley, Satterwhite's godmother, and legal guardian, who alleged that his late mother, Wanda, had a relationship with Jay-Z in the early 90s. With both federal lawsuits now closed and Jay-Z choosing not to recover legal costs, this chapter of the decades-spanning legal battle has been formally brought to an end. So this young man cannot file another case against Jay-Z, and he may be able to ask for him to do a paternity test. I'll have to see how that works. But that's all he was asking for him to do. Like, you dated my mom back in the 90s, and my mom became impregnated, and she named him as the father. So Jay-Z was like, yeah, no, I'm not the father. Maybe because this young woman was a young woman during the time that he was dating her. So we'll keep our eyes open on this case and see if he tries to refile something. I don't know. But it's something weird about how Jay-Z allowed that situation to just go away and did not seek any type of compensatory damages after he was seeking that in the courts earlier. It's weird, right? But we'll keep our eyes on this. There's something going on here. All right, so let's get into this next situation. Mama Joyce speaks out after Kandi Burruss finalizes the divorce from Todd Tucker. We also have another update on Todd and what he's planning to do through the courts. This may get ugly, but let's get into Mama Joyce first. All right. Y'all ready? All right. Mama Joyce speaks out after Kandi Burruss finalizes divorce from Todd Tucker. All right. Shout out to Atlanta Housewives page. So the reality television world has shaken once again as Kandi Burruss officially filed for divorce from her husband, Todd Tucker, bringing an end to years of speculation and tension. Now, for Mama Joyce, Kandi's mother, the announcement was both a confirmation and a relief. Now, in a candid statement, Joyce admitted that she had been confused when Kandi initially told her that she and Todd were just separated. But when the divorce papers were filed, she realized that it was the inevitable conclusion. Let's continue. Now, Joyce has long been vocal about the concerns regarding Todd's relationship with Kandi. She claimed that he was never truly good for her daughter, citing behavior patterns that caused friction within the household. Says one of the major issues Joyce highlighted was that Todd's late night habits. Said that he would come home at 3 a.m., stay out all night, and bring that energy into her home. According to Joyce, that's Mama Joyce saying that. Said that no woman should have to deal with that kind of behavior, especially in her own house. Says for Joyce, this behavior was emblematic of a larger problem in the marriage, one she had observed from the very beginning. I told you guys about how Kandi was having issues with Todd going to the strip clubs and staying in the strip clubs until the strip club closed, because it was said that Todd's friend owned said strip club that he was hanging out at, so he would just stay until the strip club closed. Y'all know what time strip club closed, right? So that means he would be going out all night long, and Kandi would be home waiting on him when she would be home and not on the road, because y'all know she's touring and all these other things that Kandi be doing, but she'd be gone for months at a time. So let's continue. Beyond the late nights, Joyce even went as far as to accuse Todd of being unfaithful, although Kandi herself has never publicly confirmed any cheating allegations. Now, still, Mama Joyce's concern reflected a deep skepticism about Todd's commitment and character, and she has never been shy about expressing them. Don't we know it? Said that I never liked him from the start. Ain't that how she talked? She admitted. She said, I didn't hide it, and I didn't think the divorce is the happiest thing that could have happened for my daughter. Ain't that how she sound? Damn, I got her voice down pat. Come on, real. Now, it says that the Burruss-Tucker split has long been a topic of discussion among fans of the reality, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi, a Grammy award-winning singer, and business mogul, has kept much of the divorce process private, but Mama Joyce's statements offer insight into the family's perspective. Now, her comments underscore a recurring theme in reality TV households, the tension between personal privacy and public scrutiny. Now, for Joyce, watching her daughter navigate the difficulties of marriage was never easy, and Todd's behavior only heightened those worries. So pack down. Don't that sound like Mama Joyce? I can do voices real good, y'all. All right, so that's them two, child. Y'all know Mama Joyce never wanted Kandi to be with nobody. Like, even before Todd, it was AJ. Y'all remember AJ, the young guy that wound up passing away that Kandi was going to marry? She didn't like him either. So she didn't like nobody. She didn't like Riley's daddy, Block. She didn't like nobody. But I feel like she didn't want Kandi to be with nobody because that put a wedge or somebody else in between Kandi and that money. All right, that's what I feel. Let's continue. We almost there. Let's see how much more we got. All right, just that. We get through it. All right, so with the divorce now finalized, not yet. Divorce is not finalized yet. They're trying to finalize it. Joyce appears to feel a sense of closure, while the marriage may have ended in disappointment, said that it also represents a fresh start for Candy, free from the challenges and frustrations that Todd's presence brought into the household. Now, as Joyce reflects on the years of tension and late night stress, she seems relieved that her daughter can now focus on herself, her family, and her career without the strain of a troubled marriage. Now, in the end, Mama Joyce's reaction is a reminder that even in the glitz and the drama of reality TV, family bonds remain central. Her protective instincts over Candy and her candid reflections, highlight the importance of honesty, support, and understanding when loved ones face life-altering decisions like divorce. All right, so as we know, the divorce is not finalized yet. Let's go ahead and get into the next chapter of this, where Todd has made a new declaration through the courts. Y'all ready for this shit? I was like, oh my God. Now he might have a footing in this because he does have the children quite a bit. While Candy is gone for months and months at a time, Todd is home with the kids. He has video evidence where he is with the kids, taking them to school. He's with them 24/7, cooking breakfast. Candy is nowhere to be found. But let's go ahead and get into this, because it sounds like, from what I read, is that the kids are staying in the guest house with Todd. Weird, right? So Todd Tucker, honey, wants full custody of the kids and is coming for Candy Burris' prenup too. So he is definitely fighting this prenuptial agreement. Okay. Hold on. I wanted to show the other one, not this one, because the other one gives me a little bit more insight. Give me a second, y'all. If y'all enjoying the show, please don't forget to tap on the like button for me, guys. All right, because we're trying to get y'all this news I know y'all can use, baby. I know you can use it. All right, hold on. Okay, yeah. Let me pull this one. Let's take this one down, because I need the one with a little bit more information, if you will. Yeah, I need that. All right, so we got that. Did I have the other thing? Yeah, it's here. Hold on. Y'all, I usually be ready. Give me a second. I'm looking over my glasses. Lord, that's what my grandma do, Lord. I must be thinking about my grandma. All right. Yeah, I need this. All right. So we got to have receipts, honey. Y'all know I love receipts over here. I don't never like to show y'all something or talk to y'all about something without showing receipts. You always get that on my channel. All right. Y'all know that about me. I don't like to play like that. If we talking about something, you're going to see it with me, and I'm going to show you the receipts on that. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. All right. So you guys see on my screen, Todd Tucker seeks primary custody and challenges the prenup in his split from Real Housewives of Atlanta star Candy Burris. Y'all ready for this? Mama Joyce been trying to tell the world something wasn't sitting right with her, and now Todd Tucker is officially asking for primary custody of his and Candy Burris' kids, while also questioning the prenup he signed before their 2014 marriage. Y'all hear that? Todd ain't playing. He's like, okay, I'm about to pull a you on you, bitch. Now, according to the legal documents obtained by US Weekly, shout out to them, and it's on site, it goes on to say that Todd says that the kids are already living with him in Georgia while Candy handles out-of-state work, and he argues her schedule will keep her away for months or several months at a time. Now, he's asking for primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and final decision-making authority. Y'all hear that? Ooh. All right, so Todd also claims that he felt pressured when the prenup was presented to him, saying that he did not have proper counsel at the time. Now, his filing says that the circumstances raise substantial questions about whether the prenup is even enforceable. Y'all hear this shit? So he about to find a loophole. He probably got him a good attorney where he's going to find a loophole in this prenuptial, and Candy about to kick out some money. Y'all hear that? So now with him getting full custody of these children mean child support. If you guys remember what Candy was asking for, joint custody of the children and child support for both kids. They have a son and a daughter together. All right, Blaze and what's the other child name? Blaze and Ace. Okay, Ace and Blaze are their children. But Todd is saying, no, I ain't doing no joint shit because you ain't here anyway. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm doing hair, frying bacon, making beds, bitch, putting on shoes. So guess what? I want full custody and decision making and da 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 da. All right, so let's go ahead and get into how this whole prenuptial went into place. All right. I think I may have showed you guys, but we got to refresh because not everybody got a chance to see this. Y'all ready? Let's roll this beautiful bean footage. So this was the prenup shot. All right, let's go.
In the end, I know all this legal stuff is not going to keep me from being with Candy. You do many of these on the table, buddy?
I have done a couple.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, ready. This is a video recording of the execution of the prenuptial agreement between Candy Lenise Burris and Todd Tucker.
Okay, whoa. That's kind of low. I'm not about to put y'all through that. All right, I think I have it in a higher frequency. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. I always count on me, child. Listen, I have several sources that we're going to get this. We're going to listen to it. We're going to definitely listen to it. All right, hold on. Okay, was that it? Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right, we cooking with gas now. Let's get in here. Let's get on back in here with this. Okay. That shit was too low. I about to put my damn ear on the speaker. All right, but we got it now. It's going to be loud and clear. Y'all ready? Turn your hearing aids up. Let's go. All right, Todd refused to sign the prenuptial. So let's go ahead and get into the leading up to this damn prenup and how all this shit went down. Y'all ready? Look at Eveline right here in this damn Spectre Gadget coat coming in there to start some shit. But let's get into it. Boom.
They have suggested that we call our wedding off.
It's kind of like either you sign it or I don't want to marry you. That's not fair. Let's talk.
I'm asking you to talk. I'm asking you to tell me what is it that you wanted to say.
I want it to become a proper document. He said that.
How is it not a proper document, Todd?
I'm not the attorney. Let's call the attorney. Let's call the attorney and let him talk.
Call him right now, please. I want him to tell me what is not proper.
Come on, let's go.
Please call him.
We're going back and forth arguing before we're supposed to get married.
Exactly, because we're not going to get married if we don't have no prenup. And we sit up here arguing about that. I don't even understand why we're arguing, because if you work, I work, so I'm not understanding what is it that we're debating here.
We'll speak to the lawyer.
You didn't even tell me what it is that you feel like should be there, because when I look at his notes, he's talking about you doing all this work for me. And it's like, you ain't worked on that for me, but stuff that you're also getting a
They have suggested that we call our wedding off.
So that you're also getting a percentage of. So it's not like you just working for me.
I don't think that Todd told his attorney everything about our business arrangement, because for some reason he's under the impression that Todd was some intern of mine on the musical that we did together. Any profits from A Mother's Love, we split 50-50.
Hi, this is Randy. I'm sorry I can't take your call. Leave a message.
Hey, Stevie. I'm sitting here with Todd. Do you mind if I put you on speakerphone? Okay. He wanted you guys to call his attorney, but why didn't you call him today?
Because I guess it didn't seem like it was necessary. I mean, what I read in the comments was that he didn't have enough time to advise Todd about the agreement.
My thing was like, why not just reach out to
him? Now, this is one of the things that Todd has gone to the courts to say, hey, I didn't have no time to go through no damn agreement prior to the marriage. Now, as you guys can see right here in this video, they're saying we're getting married tomorrow and we over here fighting over a damn prenup. So in Candy's attorney says that Todd's attorney informed in some paperwork that he did not have time to go over and explain the basis of said prenuptial agreement. That might be a problem. So Todd is saying in the paperwork, in this new filing that he just filed in the courts, that he signed the prenup in duress, meaning that, hey, he felt pressured into signing or said wedding was not going to happen or whatever the case may be. Maybe some money was going to be held up. I don't know. We're just using that as, you know, an example. But from what you guys just heard, he's saying, Candy's attorney is saying, now I done fucked up and got this on video. This might hurt you if they play this shit back in court. Where Candy's attorney said that Todd's attorney, who she spoke to, says that they did not, and it's in some comments on some paperwork, that they did not have time to break down and or explain the basis of the prenup to Todd. So maybe he did sign the duress. Maybe he did not understand what was in said documents to the T in terms of, or before signing off on him agreeing to that. So he might be able to have a loophole in there. And not that I'm saying I want him to. I'm trying to be fair in this situation because it is a marriage of two people. Y'all get what I'm saying here? So Todd want that money. He might get it. If he got a good attorney, you know, attorneys look for loopholes. Prenups have been overturned many, many times. Okay, many, many times. Not all prenups are airtight. Candy might have stuck her foot up her butt. Okay, she might have stuck her foot up her butt. Let's continue though.
And let's figure something out. Like we're getting married tomorrow.
Stuff that you're also getting a percentage of. So it's not like you
Getting married tomorrow. We need to figure this out.
Todd, the only point that I saw that wasn't just sort of general was what he said in his email, which was, let's say you got sick, or let's say you became disabled, and so Candy's like, oh, I don't want you around anymore. You don't get anything. And that's true.
If I were to get sick, just get out. It seemed like the document was just so business. It felt like Candy hadn't even really reviewed it. I'll give Randy a call. I just want to talk through all of his concerns. And, you know, it'll be best to do this.
Are you going to be available if he calls back?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll call you back.
Okay, bye.
In my mind, you trying to make something that's very cut and dry, very complicated.
But I'm not just going to sign the document right now. So when you call me back, I'll call you. Okay?
Sure, yeah, okay.
All right.
Todd has never given me
Getting married.
Todd has never given me any reason to think that we were not on the same page when it came to the prenup. Now that Todd has gotten this attorney, he keeps going back to, well, Randy says, or Randy thinks. Oh, good. No, what do you think? What do you want? Because bottom line is, I'm marrying Todd Tucker, not Randy, whatever.
No. You can't say that. Because this is a legal document. You can't say, well, what do you want? Maybe y'all can negotiate. That's always done anytime there's a prenup. If another person don't agree, you can negotiate in order to make both parties agree and be happy with what's in said prenup. Okay, but it gives that Todd he's seeking to fight this, and he's fighting dirty. He wants the kids, and he's using the fact that Candy's not there, that he has the kids more, that he is the primary caretaker anyway. Because Candy is gone for months at a time. Okay. We've seen this play out on the show. He is documenting. If you watch Todd is making more videos like every day showing him with the kids. If you guys follow him, I follow him. That's how I know. Every day he's showing himself with the kids. And I feel like he is making documentation in order to use this shit later on, because as you guys can see now, this is something that was filed, a new motion in the courts to ask for full custody, and all of these other things. So he is looking to be able to snatch these kids and then turn around and ask for child support. That could be very, very expensive for Candy, being that she is worth $30 million. He is worth $400,000. As you guys know, child support is based on your income. So $30 million, add that shit up for 2 kids and see how much money he will get if he get full custody of those children. That's a huge payback for him. And then, of course, you know, Candy went and started closing down the businesses that she and Todd got together. I feel like maybe because she didn't want to give him half of what said businesses were worth. I don't know why that happened. But at the end of the day, Todd is fighting dirty. Todd wants some money. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into this.
Okay, cool. You can't be mad at me for dealing with my lawyer, and he has concerns.
You just let that man know that we do that stuff as a partnership.
Is this personal or is it just business?
How is it personal to say you got what you got and I got?
No, there's other things in there. There's other things in there. If we don't work out, I gotta get out the damn house in 30 days? How do I find a house in 30 days?
Relationship, when y'all broke up, did you just keep living together? Like,
no, but if I need some time to find a place, if we have a child.
Okay, well, if we break up, then you can go in the guest house and not spend there.
But that seems reasonable.
Todd can say whatever he wants about it not being.
Which is what's going on right now. Okay. He said, okay, in 30 days, how the fuck I'm gonna find a house in 30 days? Now, damn, what if we got a child? Now they got 2 kids, and the kids are staying in the. Candy said, well, you can just go in the guest house, all right? Which is what Todd has done. So he got a little leeway there. See how they negotiated that? Now he's saying, okay, now, when we have some kids, now we got the 2 kids, the kids are there. Now I want full custody of the kids. Y'all get it now? Let's continue.
About the money is why he doesn't like the prenup. But meanwhile, his attorney is sending notes, and all those notes are about money. I really feel like, no, man, I ain't even.
How do you feel?
You hear that? So all the notes that Todd's attorneys are sending back to Candy's attorney has something to do with some type of monetary gain. That's
how you feel. Say what you feel. Like, be real. Be real now. Don't wait till we get married or something and then be real.
I've always been real. Let's not go there.
So be real.
Okay. Getting damn well that you and I already had a conversation about how we think things should flow.
We did.
All of a sudden, you coming back, oh, my lawyer said we ain't going to be able to get this done. I'm like, well, how are we not going to be able to get it done when I thought we was on the same page? So you think you should get some money?
Come on, listen to me. I don't want your fucking money, man. Damn, that's all y'all think about is money. You, your mama, all y'all.
Well, that's you thinking about.
Okay, believe that if you want to.
I'm not the one trying to hold
whatever, man. Whatever.
Say I'm not going to stop it.
How do you feel? Say what you feel.
Right? So what do you guys think about this update? What do you guys think about this update?
Todd is never
getting married.
Pretty much asking for all of the things as related to this now. I'll be honest with y'all, a couple days ago, I was like, maybe they're going to work this shit out. Because I've been seeing them out on dates. It's kind of like a limbo. And then for Todd to go and file this new motion, I'm like completely blown aback. Like you just took Candy on a date a few days ago, and now your ass is down to the courthouse. You probably had already filed that motion if we been 1,000 while. You took her on a date, but then you hadn't alluded to her that you had already filed this damn motion to say, well, yeah, I want full custody of the kids, and I'm going to be trying to get child support up off your ass too. So while y'all sitting at the game smiling, Candy with her, laying her head on your shoulder and thinking that shit is all cool and Gucci and gold, your ass was over there with a whole nother mission it gives. Yeah, so I don't know how this shit gonna pan out. I'll be honest with you. I really, really thought that they were gonna try to figure this out, maybe try to work it out. Rumors are swirling that Todd got a baby on the way. I told y'all that this morning. I showed y'all a picture. Let me see if I still got a child. This shit here is getting out of control. I'm just like, this is like a whole soap opera. Like, damn. Hold up. Put up the wrong thing. I'm so discombobulated. I'm pulling the wrong thing. All right, hold on. Find a picture of Todd, child. Because I know I still got it. Here you go. All right. Boom and boom. All right. So this is floating around. Where it said that Todd stepped out on Candy and impregnated this girl right here. Now, they have not released who this girl is, but this is circulating all over social media that Todd stepped out and got somebody pregnant. Now, that may not be a good thing in terms of what Candy may want to fight back with if this is said to be true. But rumors are circulating. And as I said, I'm still digging up and looking for a little bit more clarity on this situation. Candy has not come out to verify any of this, but given the video that she did do when she announced that they were getting divorced, she said there was a lot of shit going on. She's up and down. There's some stuff she want to talk about. Some days she's crying, some days she's okay. It's crazy. But if he went out and had a baby on her, that will not be a good thing. So this is going to be a very sticky situation for the both of them, where Candy, where she's going to be having to fight to say, hey, I'm a provider for my household. My job is for me to go out and tour. I'm an artist. I have to be gone for quite some time. It's understood that he's the father of these children and that he would stay back and watch them, make sure they go to school, et cetera, et cetera. So for him to then go and file a motion to want full custody as if I'm this type of mom who just doesn't want to be there for my kids and chooses to be away from the kids for months at a time is just not the case. So this is a very ugly situation. It looks like it's going to get very ugly before it gets better. And it's sad. It's very, very sad. So I really hope and pray that they do the best as related for the kids, because that's what matters in the end, right? Ultimately, the children love both parents, and you don't want to tear them away from being with the mom because they love mom too. You don't want them to be, primarily with the dad. And really, it really, you have to really, really have something on a mother to take children from the mother anyway. You have to be able to prove that a mother is unfit in order to take full custody from a mother. So I don't see a judge doing that unless there's something that we don't know that happened behind the scenes to say that Todd I mean, that Candy is just this horrible mother off screen that when we see her, that, oh my God, Candy's such a great mother, but behind the scenes, she don't feed the kids or don't bathe the kids, don't, you know, that type of thing. It has to be something that's so bad to where you just can prove that a person is unfit before you can just snatch their kids and take full custody. So Todd, I don't know what the fuck you thinking in this situation. I don't know who advised you on that, but you might want to go back to the drawing board on that. All right. And you in Georgia. That's Georgia law as well. You have to prove that a mother is unfit before you can snatch her kids. So that shit ain't gonna work. I'm just going to say that right now. But I do hope and pray that they figure this shit out. Let's move along though. All right. I'm sick of them. I'm ready to take my belt off on both their ass. I'm tired of them. I'm sick of them. All right. And I'm sick of you too, Mama Joyce. Stay the fuck out of their business because they are two grown adults with kids. Let them figure it out. Anybody ask you, Mama Joyce been divorced 3-4 times. Bitch, sit down. You can't give nobody no advice. Yes, you her mama, but Candy is a grown-ass woman. Let her figure out her divorce. She chose to marry Todd. She chose to have kids with him. Let her figure it out. They'll figure it out. They will figure it out. She needs to stay the fuck out of it. Don't give no comments. Don't give no statements. None of that. This is not your business. All right. Just be a grandma and sit your ass down. Go comb your wig and sit the fuck down. Moving right along. Let's get to some Chrisean rock news. All right. Chrisean pulled up to Blueface's coming home party, but was denied entry. Child, they said she showed up with roses and everything. They told her, get the fuck on. You bring them damn dead ass roses you stole from the graveyard over here for Blueface. So Whack 100, who I told you guys days ago that Chrisean told the street guys, gang, the Bloods, to roll up on Whack 100 and scare him up and threaten him real good. So Chrisean sicked the boys on Whack 100 and said that Chrisean Rock pulled up to Blueface's party with a bouquet of roses, thinking that she was going to get to walk in with him, but was denied entry. Okay, so it said that Blueface ended up walking in with his new girlfriend named Nevaeh, because you know he done broke up with Hazel E. Honey. All right, so Whack 100 also spoke on Chrisean trying to drag Blueface into her current beef with her new boyfriend who resembles Blueface. All right, I showed you guys yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or day before? Her new boyfriend, he's very gang. All right, where he was threatening Blueface. I ain't scared of no nigga. No. He's on that shit, throwing up gang signs and shit. So it said that Blueface, she's trying to pull Blueface into her beef with her ex-boyfriend, trying to sick Blueface on her ex-boyfriend, on her current boyfriend. But Blueface is like, bitch, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Leave me out of it. He's trying to live his life. He is on girlfriend number 3 since he been out. All right. But let's go ahead and get into what they're saying with Chrisean, because child, she is out here doing the absolute most. Let's go. Circles of Blues. Thank you.
Chrisean Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got ran the fuck up out of here.
Really? You're lying. What?
You got to remember, when I'm on deck, it's a different crowd on deck.
Wait. Did she try to pull up with the Bloods again?
No, what they looking for, they called me this morning. So the Bloods I was with her, Zeus, now they looking for her. Because the bitch told them that she gave Blueface dude's mama and baby mama address, which is a lie. Because Blue don't talk to the bitch. But the fact that she got a little dude like that, you know, he all on the internet, so now she ain't got that. She really need to get out of LA, bro. She can get the whole Crip card and the one little blood card who was milking her. Now they didn't turn on her. So I guess tonight she pulls up with a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Right? I guess she thought she was gonna walk in with him, but Wax Crew is here. It don't work like that. Chrisean Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got ran the fuck up out of here.
Really? You're lying. What?
You got to remember, when I'm on deck, it's a different crowd on deck.
Wait.
So this Chrisean, honey, after they kicked her out, they said Chrisean was spotted roaming the streets after being denied access to Blueface's parties. This is her out in the streets acting a damn fool, but she need to be home with her damn baby. So she trying to act like her ass ain't embarrassed after they done told her, take them dead ass roses, get the fuck out of here. And so now she is dancing in the streets looking stupid, as she always does. Okay. Just looking dumb. Per usual. This is her. Yeah. So she went trying to get in Blueface's party and tried to walk in with him like she was his girl, but they told her no, they denied her access and told her to get them dead ass roses. But she, now just days ago, she was saying she can't wait to visit Blueface's grave. So weird, right? That you would show up with some flowers? Like y'all were all Gucci about that. Like you just threatened my life the other day and threatened to get the Bloods and every other damn gang up on him as if he ain't in the gang as well. Like, this is the type of girl that you don't want. Chrisean is the setup type of chick. Chrisean be setting dudes up and starting beef within the gang and getting guys to go against each other. And then when somebody mess around and get hurt or unalive, then she moves on to the next one. Look at Ronnie. Okay, her alleged ex-baby daddy. Okay, who is no longer here after he was fighting with her in the mall just to get a paternity test for a child he believed is his. He ain't here no more to fight for his child. But yeah, y'all get the picture. Let's move on. That's who she is, honey, the setup girl. Okay, no music. So this blue-faced child with the new chick, where Chrisean tried to crash up in there when they told her to get the hell on. All right, so we're done. We don't care no more. All right, moving right along. That's got to be embarrassing. You done showed up there with flowers. They were like, girl, take it that way. All right, moving right along. So we've been talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Grams, which you guys know, right, act up and get snatched up. Y'all know Milagro Grams is a social media individual. All right, she's on social media. She's a blogger who was working with Tory Lanez against Megan Thee Stallion after the whole Pow Pow incident. She was sending threats. She was sending harassing and bullying messages and defamatory messages as well to Megan Thee Stallion, at which Megan Thee Stallion filed a lawsuit against her after she finished handling Tory Lanez. All right, so Tory Lanez asked to serve 10 years in the prison system for Pow Pow and Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. We already know about that. He appealed his case and it was denied. So he has to serve those 10 years to the day. Now Milagro Grams had to go to court, at which she wound up saying in court that she did feel that Tory did Pow Pow Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, girl, did you forget that Tory was your girl? that Tory was your boy? Like, how you ratting on your boy like that? Everybody else been saying, nah, he did not Pow Pow Megan Thee Stallion. But then you come in there after old boy done paid you like thousands of dollars to be on his side in life for him. Now you are up in court saying, oh yeah, Tory did Pow Pow her. Girl, where's the loyalty? But let's get into this. A jury has ruled against Milagro Grams in the Megan Thee Stallion defamation lawsuit, but Milagro walks away with a legal victory, rather, only $75K in damages and being declared media, setting a new precedent and appeal path. All right, let's go ahead and read up on it. Thanks for Bravo Shade Room for the post before that, and thanks for All About the Tea for this one, okay? All right, so let's go. So the jury may have ruled against Milagro Grams on liability, but make no mistake, this case delivered her a major legal win. Now, despite Megan Thee Stallion's claims, it said that the jury awarded only $75K in damages, a fraction of what was sought, and the biggest shocker, it said that Milagro was originally, or officially rather, recognized as media in court, a designation that sets a powerful legal or new legal precedent and opens the door for a strong appeal. So she may have to appeal this, or maybe trying to. Now, legal analysts are already saying that this ruling could reshape how influencers and independent journalists are treated in defamation cases moving forward. So really, you would have to have an airtight case when you are filing. That's at any case. If you're filing defamation against someone, you have to really have some really good receipts in order to win said cases in defamation. All right, really do. If a person says some things to you that were very defamatory, you got to have some very, very good proof in order to prove that and win some type of monetary gain in said lawsuit. So it gives that Megan Thee Stallion was able to do so. She did win some money, but not what she asked for originally. But hey, it's still, you know, a great thing that she was able to have somewhat of a victory in this, because she was harassed for quite some time by Milagro Grams. All right, so that's it, and that's all on that. Moving right along, let's get into this Diddy. Y'all know Diddy is pissed. His legal team is speaking out about the said Netflix documentary that's set to drop tomorrow on Diddy, okay, by 50 Cent. 50 Cent has put together a docu-series rather about Diddy, and some unreleased footage that Diddy did not want to get out was released, I think, today. I played it for you guys in Car Chronicles. Diddy's team is firing back at Netflix and says that the platform used private, unauthorized footage in 50 Cent's new document. So Diddy's now trying to fight it. I think he knows that 50 Cent has some very damaging information on him that's going to be put out. And I think he's trying to get ahead of it and probably try to stop it, but it may be too late. All right. He's already been promoting this. He was on a news thing with Robin Roberts this morning. We talked about that. We showed some footage of that as well. I can't wait to watch it, because now it makes me feel like, Diddy, what you trying to hide? What is it that you don't want people to see? That's going to make me want to watch it even more now, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, and then we'll read up, okay? We'll read up on it. All right, so I thought this was a video. It's okay. Thank God we can read real good. All right. So according to It's On Site, Diddy's team is pushing back against the new Netflix documentary, claiming the streaming against used private, never clear footage, including personal moments, legacy strategy, conversations, and clips from an unfinished project that were never meant for public viewing. Where did 50 Cent get this information from is the question. Where does 50 Cent, your arch enemy, get said information to put into his documentary for everyone to be able to see? Where did he get that information from? Right? Weird. So according to reporters, Lorena LaRosa, all right, I like her because she have a lot of tea. Diddy's reps argue that Netflix made things worse by allegedly giving creative control to longtime rival 50 Cent, someone they say has mocked Diddy for decades and publicly celebrated his legal troubles. Now, they call the move a personal breach of trust, especially since Diddy has maintained a positive relationship with Netflix leadership for years. All right. Don't give a damn about that. If it's some juicy information, we want to see it. Now, Diddy's camp also says the footage risks creating an unfair narrative, noting that even 50 Cent himself has admitted that he was shocked that Diddy ever filmed some of those moments, which they claim shows the clips were never intended to be released. Well, I don't think some of the girls that did those FOs were intending for those videos to get out, but you were sending them to 50 Cent. Yeah, you did. You sent a whole video, I think it was of Cassie, in a very compromising position during the FO to 50, and he was like, what the fuck is this? And why are you sending it to me? So now you're worried about some footage that wasn't supposed to get out? Fuck out of here. All right, that's the team. All right, so it goes on to say that when asked how this could impact Diddy's ongoing appeal, his team told LaRosa that it won't change anything legally, but judges are human and emotional reactions can't be ruled out. So Diddy's legal team is formally notifying Netflix and expects the company to address these issues immediately. Well, the documentary is set for tomorrow. All right, I'm going to be watching it. It's not going to be snatched from Netflix. So Diddy, sit your ass down, go and eat you a cup of noodles, and have an FO or two. We already saw the baby oil. I mean, shit. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. All right. According to Brown Girl Grinding, exclusive statements from Diddy's rep on 50 Cent's documentary on Netflix. Put a one in the chat if you're planning to watch this docuseries. Okay, let's just get to see. Let's put a one in the chat if you're planning to watch it. Put a two if you don't care. One, I'm gonna be watching. All right, so that's that. Here's what they allege. All right. Said that we have confirmed that Netflix used footage that was never authorized to release, including private moments, pre-indictment material from an unfinished project, and conversations involving legal strategy that were not intended for public viewing. Now, the footage was created for an entirely different purpose under an arrangement that was never completed, and no rights were ever transferred to Netflix. Now, a payment dispute between outside parties does not create permission for Netflix to use unlicensed private material. Now, none of this footage came from Mr. Combs or his team, and its inclusion raises serious questions about how it was obtained and why Netflix chose to use it. So now you guys planning to sue Netflix if this docuseries go out and this information is leaked? I'm interested to find out where 50 found this damn information from. That's the big T. All right. So in response to Diddy's new documentary in Netflix, said that Diddy's team is also alleging that Netflix is only heightening the core issue by giving creative control of this production to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Now, Diddy's team continues with their allegations that 50 Cent is a longtime public adversary who has mocked Mr. Combs for decades, posting fabricated accusations, and publicly celebrated his legal challenges. Now, even Mr. Jackson, which is 50, has admitted that he was shocked that Sean, who is Diddy, ever filmed some of these moments, which underscores that the footage is being exploited for entertainment rather than presented with fairness or context. Okay, I mean, okay. Beyond the legal concerns, Mr. Combs views Netflix decisions as a personal breach of trust. He has long respected Ted Sarandos, admired the legacy of Clarence Avant, and maintained a positive personal relationship with the company's leadership. Now, for Netflix to hand this story to someone who has publicly attacked him for decades feels to Mr. Combs like an unnecessary and deeply personal affront. It said that he expected fairness at minimum from people he considered colleagues. Boy, bye. And said to keep in mind that I was also told that Diddy had been working on his own document with Netflix prior to this release, but backed out once he couldn't have creative control. We know it's going to be damn lies. You want to talk about them damn MFOs. Okay, I know that video of Cassie being beat up in the damn hotel won't gonna be on that shit. That might be on this docuseries though. According to this, it goes on to say that I also asked how will this footage, never before seen, affect Diddy's appeal. It says, keep in mind that Diddy's team hasn't fully seen the docs. Either only the footage Good Morning America revealed this morning, okay, which I showed you guys. Now, in response to Diddy's team, it says it can affect his appeal legally. Okay, but judges are human, and maybe they can get some emotional spirit out of this and render a decision based on some of that. So it's saying that it cannot affect his appeal legally. So y'all know that he's supposed to be trying to appeal his case that he just had here in October. Wow. So Diddy, I don't know who wrote this, but nobody spell check, obviously. Thank God I got good reading skills and we're just flying through it. All right, so let me see how many more pages, because I ain't about to read all this shit, because I got other shit to do. All right, let's see. Is this any of this worth reading? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we don't care about it, because that's almost what we just read. All right, so they said it cannot affect his appeal legally. Judges are human. Yeah, we just read that. So what do y'all think? Go ahead and sound off in the comments about that, and let me know what y'all think. All right, let's get into this. Carlos King and Heavenly, who is pissed about Toya bringing up her son's name on Married to Medicine premiere and how she said more. All right, so I told you guys that Heavenly was not expecting to talk about her son. Bravo and Andy and the powers that be over there have told her, bitch, you don't have to talk about that shit this season. So I feel like Toya was making Heavenly do something she didn't want to do by speaking on her son's arrest. I told you guys that Heavenly's son had an issue with a police officer on the campus of Georgia State University. I covered that here, but Heavenly is feeling a certain type of way, and she decided to sit down with Carlos King, the person whose show she quit Monday, Messy Mondays, to go and get her own YouTube show to talk shit about everyone, but she never talked about her son's arrest. Again, thank you, Toya. Now, I might have to spin the block and show you guys the video if you did not get to see it in Car Chronicles, but for now, let's go ahead and watch right here with her talking to Carlos King. Let's go.
That came up in this episode was Toya did bring your name up.
Okay.
She said how Heavenly has been nicer now because of what's been going on with her son. She said that there's somebody named Damon Jr. that was caught up with something with the cops. That she just left it at that. And she said that, you know, that's the reason why you have been nicer lately. And she also was not worried. She also said that was one of the reasons why you didn't show up to the new cast members event.
Do you think that was the reason I didn't show up? Carlos, you know better than anybody. Is that the reason I didn't show up, Carlos? Tell me if that's the reason I did not show up. But my whole thing is this. This is me. Don't put your mouth on my son. Ever. You see what I'm saying? Because she said a whole lot more than that per quad. That's what they showed. And so when you see me tell her what I tell her, you're going to know why. Because don't put your mouth on my son ever.
But you talked about everyone else's family and kids and business on your YouTube channel and on the show. But as soon as that shit gets thrown back at you, like I said in Car Chronicles this morning, now you feel away and you want to bat your eyes and stretch your eyes like a damn Chinese on here because somebody mentioned your son Damon Jr., who was arrested for trying to hit a police officer with his car on Georgia State University campus because his ass wanted to be over there acting like a ghetto hood nigga fighting on campus, and the police told him to stop because he was trying to reprimand him, and the nigga jumped in his car and sped off. So a warrant had to be issued for his ass, and he was picked up. Yeah, we talked about that right here on my channel. When you and your funky ass people came over here and tried to get my video taken down, and I had to edit the bitch to get it put back up and monetize it. Bitch. I had to put that bitch on the end because that felt a little bit better. That shit pissed me off too. But that's the team. That made me mad all over again.
That's all I'm going to say about that. I've been very nice. I've been nice as hell. Yes, I have. But I can be, you know who I am, Carlos. And to me, I don't give a damn what I'm running for, what I'm trying to do. Put your mouth on my son and all bars break loose. Because it's a lot out there that people don't know about her and her husband and they everything. So, but my whole thing is, you know what? I'm running for Congress, District 13, bring me back. But anytime you bring up my child, even though he's 28 years old, he's 27 then, don't do it. Air on the side, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You see what Cardi B did.
So all of a sudden, because you're running for office, all your shit is off limits, Heavenly. You want to have this super clean, squeaky image, but everyone else get to talk about everyone else's shit. So you just said, now I know some things about her husband. Is that alleged or is that true? Yes, we've been hearing rumors that there have been some infidelities in Toya's marriage, but we ain't talking about Toya right now. We're talking about you and your son. She brought it up. Address that shit. Don't be jumping up like you want to reach over and slap a bitch because she telling the truth about your son, who you just said is 26 years old. The nigga is a grown-ass adult. If he was out there on some fuck shit, own it. That you want to run for office? It's called accountability and being responsible for the shit that's going on in your house. Okay, yeah, your son committed an act and ran home like well shit gonna happen to him because his mama is Dr. Heavenly and his daddy is Dr. Daddy with the piranha teeth. Did I mean to say that? Too late. But yeah, let's continue.
To that girl that put her name on her child. Don't talk about my child. And my child is grown. Yes, he is. He is that. But he's still my baby. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Leave it alone for you.
Okay, Wanda.
Go too far. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, because she said a lot more than that, and Quad basically told me everything she said. But I'm glad that's all they put on television. But if you see me curse Toya out, and I don't know what they're going to play or what they're not, just know that's why.
Head over to my Patreon account.
So there you heard
that's
it there.
patreon.com.
Very scared that information was going to be on the show. They told her this season, bitch, you got to talk about it. So I'm interested to see how much Bravo and Andy and them going to push out there for her to discuss. Do I need to get Toya on the line? Do I need to go into DMs and let Toya know, bitch, I need you to press Heavenly a little more on this situation. Do you need some more information on this? Because I got it, girl. All right. Do you need a bug shot? I can send that over to you, girl. All right. Flash it on your phone on the show or something. Look at me being messy. So y'all sound off on that topic. Okay. All right. So let me get back to my other screen so I can pull up this other stuff. Child. Oh, there's been some tea in here today. Y'all enjoying the show? Girl. All right. All right. Well, something else I wanted to show you guys. Oh, we had to talk about this too. All right. I wanted to do this in Car Chronicles, but my show was running a little too long, so I had to chop it down. So this topic had to be pushed to pop in. So let's go ahead and get that up. A lot of people were questioning what is it that Tracy Braxton left behind to her husband, Kevin Surratt. All right, that's her husband on the screen. So let's go ahead and look at it. According to Braxton Family Values fan page, there's been a little update. We really never knew what was left because from what we were told, Tracy's son was left with everything, which is why that infamous video was circulating around with Tracy's husband and son having this brawl of some sorts where you could tell someone was being hit, which was the husband allegedly hitting the son, Kevin Jr. All right. It was a hot mess. It was a whole hot ass mess because he was upset about finding out that Tracy had given power of attorney to their son. All right. All right. So it seems that they reconciled their relationship. They're no longer fighting or whatever. But listen, let's go ahead and read what they're saying here, according to Braxton Family Values fan page. I do love this particular platform because they give a lot of in-depth information on the Braxtons and other people as well. So let's get into it. Shout out to them. Now, the rumors that Tracy Braxton didn't leave her husband anything are simply not true. Now, in her will, she made sure that Kevin Sr., who was on my screen, was taken care of, leaving him 2 bank accounts. What was in the bank account, girl? A diamond ring and their marital home. So the home that you guys saw on the show, that home was left to Surratt Sr., all right, Kevin Surratt Sr., which he still lives there to this day from what I see because I do follow him, which received meaningful assets, okay? Hold on, I don't skip ahead. Hold up. diamond ring in their marital home. It says that at the time, or at the same time, Tracy placed the broader responsibility of her legacy in the hands of her son, Kevin Jr., naming him executor and primary beneficiary of her estate. All right. So it said that this meant that while Kevin Sr. received meaningful assets, that the larger control over her legacy remaining estate and the foundation or trust for her grandchildren were entrusted to Kevin Jr., which she should. That's her son. All right. Plus her husband, y'all know, stepped out on her and had an outside child during the time they were married. So maybe she was thinking about that shit when she wrote, like, bitch, I ain't about to take care of your side child, but you were my husband for, almost 30 some years. So here, take this house that we lived in and get the hell on. All right, so reflecting her wish for him to manage and carry forward her legacy. So her son, as you guys just heard me say, her son did receive, he was named the executor for her estate and primary beneficiary of her estate. So he makes the most decision, or all decisions rather, in everything related to Tracy. Y'all know Tracy still has music that they're still releasing in her honor, that she never released, that she recorded. She still have albums out there that she did, which her son will receive the monies for that. And it will also go into a trust for the son and the grandchildren as well. It's a lot of things that Tracy left behind. She had businesses and stuff as well. Her son will reap the benefits from that. But as for now, the husband only get a diamond ring, the house, and what else was it? Hold on. Let me go back up, chat, because I forgot just that fast. Oh, and 2 bank accounts. Not sure what was in those bank accounts, but that is what Kevin Sr. received out of the deal. All right. So that's it. That's all on that. It was one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys, and I kind of showed it at the end of my show. Let's get that up, because we talked about in Car Chronicles this person, but I did not get a chance to let you guys know this as well. All right. Senator Cory Booker just tied the knot over the weekend. He is 56 years old. His wife, his new wife, named Alexis Lewis, you guys, is 38 years old. All right, so you got him a little young one over there. Okay. So yes, I did look at some of the wedding pictures. I should have uploaded them, which I did not. But shout out to Cory Booker, 56-year-old Senator Cory Booker marries his 38-year-old bride, Alexis Lewis, over the weekend. So y'all can go and Google that if you care to look at the pictures. They were beautiful. All right. So he got him a nice young one, child. She appears to love him, and I hope they make it, child. I love Cory Booker and the way he stood up and did his speech and went after them damn Trump supporters and Trump's people who was talking shit about Epstein, baby. He got them all the way together. Him and what's my girl who I like? Y'all know who I like, honey. Yeah, I love them too, because they will dig in Trump's ass all day, every damn day. So shout out to them for that. And shout out to Cory Booker for getting married. All right. Marriage is a beautiful thing, honey. Black love, we love it. Let's get on out of here, guys. Love you guys down. Let's get that down. Until the next video, what time is it? 5:24. I can hit y'all one more time tonight. All right, because news is jumping, honey. So I may pop back in with a quick pop in for you guys. All right. So let me take a little break, because baby, I've been reading and talking. Jasmine Crockett. Thank y'all, KBR. Jasmine Crockett, honey. Yes, y'all know them two right there. I love them. Y'all can't tell me shit about Jasmine Crockett. I love her. If I could talk about her every day, I will. All right, so because she do be talking for the people. But let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys down to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra, KBR, Sweet Esther, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all so much for doing your good work of modding and keeping my chat in order. Okay. Yes, y'all know I love it. I don't like no mess over here. And y'all do just what the doctor ordered. All right. Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by here as well to lend your support for my channel. Thank y'all so much. You guys know who you are. I want to get up off here so I can rest my voice and come back for another video for you guys. But you guys, please don't forget to tap on that like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and comment on all the topics that we discussed in this video as well. All right. To the next video. Let's get on out of here. All right. Let's pick a song for you guys. Boom. Bye.